Chapter 6. Clamor in the east, attack in the west. The spot where we intend to fight must not be made known, for then the enemy will have to prepare against a possible attack at different points, and his forces will then be spread out too thin. For if the enemy should strengthen his van, he will weaken his rear. Should he strengthen his rear, he will weaken his van. From Sun Tzu, The Art of War. In any battle, the element of surprise can provide an overwhelming advantage. Even when face to face with an enemy, surprise can still be employed by attacking where he least expects it. To do this, you must create an expectation in the enemy's mind through the use of a feint. If you plan to attack on the right flank, you must first maneuver your left. If you wish to invade, you first pretend to improve your defense. If you intend to hold your ground, make a display of packing up. From the Song Dynasty, China. Once there was an official who was transferred to the capital. The front part of the inn where he stayed was a tea house, and across the street was a shop that sold expensive dyed silks. Whenever he had nothing to do, he would sit at the table watching the people and activity on the street. One day he noticed, with surprise, that several suspicious-looking characters were walking back and forth observing the silk shop with great interest. One of them came up to his table and whispered, "We're in the robbery business, and we're here to steal those fine silks. Since you noticed us, I came to ask you not to mention it." "That has nothing to do with me," the official replied. "Why should I say anything about it?" The fellow thanked him and left. The official thought to himself, "The silk shop has its wares openly displayed on a busy street, in broad daylight with 1,000 eyes watching. If they have the skill to steal those silks, then they must be smart thieves indeed." So he watched carefully to see how they would manage it. But what he saw was only the same people walking back and forth in front of the silk shop. Sometimes they gathered on the left, sometimes on the right. The official sat watching until sunset, when everyone had gone and the shop had closed. "Those fools," said the official to himself. "They were putting one over on me." When he returned to his room to order some food, he discovered that all his belongings were gone. Summary. Where the enemy expects you to attack, he will reinforce. When he does so, a part of his army is thus neutralized, defending nothing. Then, with your full strength, attack his remaining forces.